I love when that happens. So the first piece, it's not translated. It's going to be mostly in English, so some of you understand some of it. And it's most of it has been written in the since I arrived in Cyprus, so it really isn't translatable. So it's a world premiere. It's called Ya. So, it's very nice to meet. Ya. Shalom Aleichem. Salam Alaikum. Yani peace be upon you and me. Yeah? Sit back, relax, enjoy your coffee or tea. Yeah? Sip on your uzo arak or zavani. Yeah? Let me speak to you briefly some peaceful words of poetry. Yeah? That have come directly, flight from Tel Aviv to Nicosia just to see. Because you see, poetry is like fish, or chips, or ships that sail across the whole Mediterranean Sea to see if you speak Greek or wish in Turkish or grew in Hebrew or تحلم باللغة العربية. كي أني I לא נביא, אני לא עשיר, אני. יכול רק לשיר את השיר שלי על המיקרופון שלי, פרוע מעלה בשבר קלייה כמו קלייה, לרקיע, רטטטטטט, הללויה, hallelujah. Because it's not about vanity or sanity or insanity. Poetry is only about humanity. Yani, what we call in Hebrew, enoshiyut. You see, that's a sign I'm speaking the truth. Right? Poetry truly is only, at the end of the day, about humanity. In Hebrew, we call it enoshiyut. In Arabic, it's called al-insaniya. Because in the business of poetry, there ain't going to be no Wall Street or big secret treats or big money. It's just an intimate, familiar family of you and me with a word for a word, and an eye for an eye, an ear for an ear, and a tear for a tear, so you can hear a poet's heart go as we come near you. Because we ain't diplomats, none of us. We're just politicians of poetry, standing on the no man's land, standing on the edge of the silence of the soul, with our microphones, hearing double, never cure this feedback, so don't bother the trouble. We've seen too many ideologies take the shame and the tumble, so we press poetry to our tongue like a coal, so we mumble. If these rhymes are soap, our mind is a bubble. Because whether in Jerusalem or in the Tower of Babylon or in Nicosia, from the flaw of preservation to the raw revelation that the history is always a lawless hallucination, a senseless sensation that feeds on our dreams and feeds on our hopes but shits out our reservations. Because when the dark seed of poetry splits, there is no final destination. We got to take what we need, because we're not going to get any more. Our words remember how to swim, but not to shore. There's forgot nothing behind except maybe the door. As the eternal footman, as poetry makes us stand on this dance floor, he's reaching for our lovers like a lion reaches for his roar. And in this jungle of words, fear is only in the eyes of those who abhor the thought that there isn't really anything more to truly be afraid of. So give the first shove to this snowball of filth and love and ill health of the archless dove, the will and wealth to keep above the words that rise like a flood to cover everything we still breathe from, with a word for a word, an eye for an eye, an ear for an ear, and a tear for a tear. You can hear a poet's heart come